Finally, Tobias Welz gets the second half underway. Schalke, who will playing from right to left in this second half. Goal down after the opening 45 minutes, and if the result stays this way, Hertha will increase their gap over Schalke to 4 points. How crucial that could be at the end of the campaign. It's third against fourth. And the difference between those two places in the Bundesliga table is automatic qualification for the Champions League group stage and having to play the Champions League playoff in August. The two teams are unchanged going on for the second half. It's Alessandro Schupfu clashed with Marvin Plattenhardt, who I think it's safe to say wasn't impressed by the challenge. Well, Hertha, in their lofty position of third at the moment, still aren't taking any chances. They do realise that anything can happen between now and the end of the season, so much so that they've pretty much booked the Olympiastadion for July, should they drop down and have to play in a Europa League playoff. Here's Haraguchi. Dealt with well by Dennis AUDOI. AUDOI might feel that he should have done a little bit better in the build-up to the Hertha goal, which Haraguchi was involved. Now Shelbred certainly claiming that he got the ball, but it's not always the getting of the ball that counts these days, whether or not it's a dangerous challenge or not. Tobias Welz. Nicholas Stark, actually. It wasn't Shelbred at all. Certainly Huntelaar making a little bit of a meal of it, and a little bit of gamesmanship now between Sigurdsson and Billonder. A feisty start to the second half. Welz is going to have to keep his eye on this one. Paul Dardai was a no-nonsense player during his days at Hertha. He certainly turned his team into a no-nonsense outfit as well. So far it's a successful team. Reader. Visor gets past Ballondar. Doesn't have quite as much luck with Schupf, actually, I think. So, sorry, no, Højbjerg. Now it's Alessandro Schupf. Be a throw into Hertha, but Schupf playing his part down the right-hand side for Schalke. There's very good reason why he was signed. Well, his record at Nuremberg before joining Schalke was absolutely superb. Played 19 games, scored 6 goals and got 4 assists for the Bundesliga 2 outfit. Those goals and those assists are Schalke want from their new man. Haraguchi got an assist for the opening goal. His efforts blocked, but didn't go as far as out for a corner. Block came in from Roman Neustädter, who at the break had won 75% of his challenges. That's the best of any player on the pitch during the first half. Geis. Weiser shepherds it out of play. He's being put under pressure by Belhanda. He scored twice since arriving during the winter break, Belhanda. Quick, skillful. And again, another addition that Schalke hope will pay off come the end of the campaign. He is on loan from Dynamo Kiev. Will his skills be enough to help push Schalke over the line and into the Champions League? Neustädter chooses to go back to Ralf Fährmann. Shows his footballing skill to pick out Dennis Aogo. It wasn't too long ago that goalkeepers under pressure just walloped them. Ball from Rune Jarstein, and that one will reach touch. Rune Jarstein, though, very much the number one at Hertha now. Wear the number 22 shirt, but he is the main goalkeeper at the club, and he's managed to steal that position off of Thomas Kraft, who suffered an injury early on in the season, and Jarstein has come in and done an admirable job. Andre Breitenreiter needs more from his team during the second half. He probably does know that there is hope for his side. Hertha have conceded all of their goals against in 2016 in the second half of matches, so could well be high work rate of the Berlin side costs them at the end of matches. They can't quite keep up the pace. Time as well. Look at the sprinting statistics. Hertha a lot more. Well, here's Aogo. Squeezes that one past the far post. Dennis Aogo doesn't get up that high up the pitch very often. Very much like to have got on the scoreboard then. Was the first scare for Hertha in this second half. Perhaps a statement of intent from Schalke. Chance now, but the flag's up against Schupf. The flag went up very quickly. 2 players down. One of them is Schalke. The other one was Højbjerg. Looked level. Maybe the referee had already blown for a free kick. A little clip of the heel from Schalke. Certainly did clip Højbjerg. Be a relief for Schupf, who did a good job of rounding the man, but couldn't poke the ball home against Rune Jarstein. Schalke has got more yellow cards than anybody else in the Hertha side, and he gets an 8th for the season as well. Here's Johannes Geis. It's not really been his day, but it does go out for a corner. And it will be Johannes Geis who will take it as well. Pressure building now from Schalke. Nicely dealt with by Hertha, but they will have to sustain some more pressure. Nice, keeps it in. Schalke doesn't manage to get it clear, but Brooks gets it as far as Kaisara. Chance still alive here for Schalke. Here's Meyer. He's turned Brooks. Now a chance to break with Kalou. He needs to turn on the afterburners, and he needs support as well. Deciding to go alone. Well, hands up on the near side from Mitchell Weiser. And Salomon Kalou may now regret not picking out Mitchell Weiser. Well, having been the best tackler during the first half, Roman Neustädter has continued that in the second. Timing absolutely perfect. Kalou will know that it should never have got to that, though. Here's Geis. Was tailed by Ibisevic. Most of the pressure so far in this second half coming from the away side. They know that they have to push forward, and they know that they need goals. Here's Meyer toward Huntelaar. It's only been a couple of occasions where Klaas-Jan Huntelaar has really been brought into play. Quick and skillful, and can stretch teams, and that's potentially what the Royal Blues need. His energy could be vital in the closing stage of this match, should he be brought on by Andre Breitenreiter. Well, sloppy pass there from Schalke, and Meyer was unable to capitalise. I do get the feeling that if Schalke do get a goal, it may well be Max Meyer who's involved, considering his recent record. And in 6 of 7 goals Schalke have scored in 2016. Did get one as well against Köln last week on match day 25. talk this week from Hertha has been a real desire to bounce back from their defeat to Hamburg last week. They were disappointed with their performance in Germany's second city. Just look at this. During the first half, it was all Hertha in terms of possession, 60-40, and the work rate from Schalke means that they now are seeing more of the ball and really is shown on the pitch. They're battling a lot harder, and Hertha are inviting them to do so. Have to trust that their defence can stay strong. The other thing that Hertha and Schalke need to be wary of course, that if Berlin do invite Schalke to attack them and they do concede more. Højbjerg to Belhanda. Frustration starting to grow on the face of Andre Breitenreiter. He has been talking up his side in terms of the way that they've reacted to defeat in the Europa League. Drawing 2 wins after they were knocked out. And suddenly Champions League football is looking realistic again for them. It's not the time for them to lose sight of the prize, certainly against a competitor like Hertha. And here's Derrida. Well, it nearly came back to Ibisevic or Kalou. And Matip did just enough to get the ball away. It's safe to say that Matip will give everything for the shirt in his remaining few matches as a Schalke player. Did come up through the youth ranks. Oh, look at that, all alone, and Schalke have been punished. Well, it looked like it was going to be on the break that they were going to get success, but now a set piece comes up good for Hertha. Well, it was Stark who got his head on it. Stark in German means strong, and it was a strong header. Questions will be asked in the Schalke defence. And Niklas Stark comes up good. His first Bundesliga goal, and how important it could be in Hertha Berlin's season. This is a 6-pointer. Well, the movement was good, and Matip, well, he was too busy trying to deal with John Brooks, who himself has a very, very good set-piece record, or heading in from corners. And that left Niklas Stark all alone to head home Derrida's corner. And all of Schalke's hard work, it looks like it's for nothing. And it looks like that Schalke are going to make a couple of changes. De Santo is there and ready, and I did see Leroy Sané running back to the bench as well. After all that pressure, of course, a sucker punch had to come. A shot from Huntelaar, sorry, from Schupf. Got behind it, but it was straight at Rune Jahrstein.